Hey y'all, it's the Lady Empath 1111, guys. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to Queen of Kings Tarot, guys. Where behind every king is his queen. That is us, the Divine Feminine. Of course, our kings are the Divine Masculine, y'all. So I have a channel message, y'all. I have a couple things actually. The channel song is Escape in the Rain. So Atlanta could be significant because I was definitely picking up the group Escape. The movie Love Jones could be significant as well. All right, Lorenz Tate and Nia Long. All right, any of those could be significant though. But there's something going on here because your person is, I'm getting like this regret energy of someone saying that they now begin to understand what this experience is supposed to be about, is what I'm hearing. It's almost like when the rain, like if it's raining, y'all, because this is what I'm picturing. It's like, it's raining outside, right? But then you're like, okay, I want to go out to experience what's taking place outside in the rain. A lot of times what we have to understand is the uncertainty of the unknown can definitely be scary. And I feel like this is someone who was afraid to step outside of their comfort zone. This is someone who definitely was not vulnerable. They did not want you to see them cry, but this is someone who also regrets how they treated you, right? Because this is someone who understands when they were not comfortable opening up and being themselves, when they shut you out, it did hurt you. And when that hurt you, they're now, because they are stepping outside of their own comfort zone to experience you at a deeper level, is now beginning to understand you. And now that this person does truly understand you, they are in some type of regret, wishing that they had treated you better. Like the rain starts falling, right? They have wanted to treat you better. Right now, I think I'm crying. Because of you, I'm dying. Don't want you to see me cry. This is definitely someone who was not truly open. So rather than open up to you, which was pushing them out of their comfort zone, they could have definitely shut you out. But this is someone who wants to communicate at a deeper level, the shadow aspect of what was taking place in their lives at this time. See, I'm telling you, there was something that was going on that caused your person to treat you. They didn't want you to see them in fear. See, a lot of times this person hid from you, or that's where the ghosting came around. But when the sun came out, that is healing. When the healing energy and the sun illuminated what was taking place, right? Your person began to understand. Right now, I think I'm dying. Right now, because of you, I'm crying. You could be seeing 1144. This is someone who never wanted you to see them in that level of emotion. And that is what was taking place with your person. So what you have to realize is that this person here hid. They hid a lot of their feelings. They didn't open up and communicate to you for you to truly understand what was taking place. I got the Page of Swords to the Nine of Swords. This person could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but there was definitely a lot of you deserving more communication, is what I'm hearing this person say. I wish I had communicated with you about my fears. Yeah, this is someone who's deeply attracted to you, collective, which I don't feel makes it any easier, because when you feel that level of emotion that you cannot express due to the inability to truly make decisions about how to open up. See, this is someone who had difficult decisions following or tapping into their intuition, right? And they felt also like what they had wasn't enough for you. So in this energy of not understanding if you were open to even receiving from them, they didn't truly have a plan. So this is someone who, because they didn't have a plan and they didn't understand, a lot of the imbalance was taking place. For some of you guys, this person could be married. I'm seeing the justice in reverse, right? So this is someone who could be married or connected to someone else. This is definitely somewhere, it could have even been court situations, divorce, child support, paternity, legal matters, right? Something that needed to be closed out, because whatever this is, it was stopping this person from coming forward in a way that they truly desired, because the passion was there, but the planning wasn't, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I heard the passion was there, but the planning wasn't. And your next channel song is Good Girls. Good girls. Your person could have felt like maybe you were a good girl and maybe that they weren't, right? Maybe they didn't have a plan. And this is someone who was definitely attracted to you. But the channel song is Good Girl by Joe. Your person's name could be Joe or Joseph, right? Your person felt helpless because you were like sunshine to this person. You illuminated a lot within them. You brought a measure of sunshine to their life for someone who could have gone through a very dark period before they met you. This is someone who could have gone through a dark period. I'm seeing 3 to 7 years of some type of dark cycle that had been taking place in their lives. And when they allowed you or invited you into their life, you brought a measure of sunshine into this person's life. So when you begin to pull your energy back, this person realized that that's not something that they wanted to lose. Remember, your first channel song was Rain. Well, what comes after the rain is sunshine. And that's what I'm hearing my spirit guides say. See, you took this person's heart and they haven't always told you. There's something about the eye contact within this union. Your person is saying, why are all the good girls taken every time? So maybe, again, your person sees you as someone who's a good girl. But what's taking place also is that your person is realizing what happiness truly looks like in a world of uncertainty, is what I'm hearing. Because there's something very uncertain about your person's world. Like, this is someone who doesn't understand unity, happiness, courage, strength. There's a lack of confidence. There's inner turmoil about what happiness means. And this is on an emotional level. See, when you met this person, maybe you thought their life was all together, but it wasn't as together as you may have saw, or they may have even led you to believe, is what I'm hearing. But this is someone who it wasn't, right? This is someone who they weren't happy. There was definitely something going on with this person's confidence, right? But there's a journey that this person was willing to go on as well. And I feel like your soul recognized this. See, it's not that your person was not willing to take the journey. This is someone who's definitely willing to take the journey. They just didn't understand what happiness truly looked like. And it was not until they encountered you, right, in your energy, that they also realized that they were not as confident as they appeared to be as well. So when you met this person, you may have felt like they were great, like they were wonderful, right? Because they presented, and of course you saw the higher self, but they were not. This is someone who was definitely trapped, right? They were trapped in uncertainty, and they never knew if there was going to be anyone in this world, right, that would truly be someone that they could trust in. So when they saw you, it's almost like you fulfilled a wish they never knew they had. Thank you. That's what I'm hearing. You fulfilled a wish in this divine masculine that they never knew they had. Wow. Hold on, y'all, because y'all know when I hear the title, I have to text it to myself because I will forget. Because that's definitely what I'm hearing, guys. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm trying to find my... Okay, yeah. You fulfilled a wish in this divine masculine they never knew they had. Yeah, that's the title because that's what I'm hearing. See, this is someone who was willing to take the leap. They were ready, prepared for the journey. They just didn't know that this journey was going to come by way of you, divine feminine. So, with this person already being open to the journey, what they didn't understand though is it was going to illuminate some things in their lives that made them feel trapped, like that prohibited them even from opening up and to communicate clearly their own wants, needs, and desires. So this is definitely someone who could have always attended to the wants, needs, and desires of others, but never to themselves. Your channel song is I Love Me Some Him, Tony Braxton, right? So you love this person, right? And he never experienced anyone, right? Or they, he, she, her, take it how it resonates. They never experienced anyone who has shown them the measure of love, care, and concern that you have. But in a lot of ways, this also illuminated how they felt trapped by their own lack of confidence in what love truly looks like. A lot of times your person felt like the timing wasn't right for the connection between the two of you guys, because this is someone who needed to make some decisions in their own life about what it is that they wanted for themselves. What was their purpose? What was their passion? For some, where were they going to live? Where were they going to travel to? What did they truly want? Because there was definitely a transitionary state that this person was in when you met them. Maybe this is something that this person was not honest with you about. Maybe they didn't tell you that they were moving away from some things, because I'm telling you, this is someone who was already on the journey to discovering the core of who they were. But maybe this is someone who also needed to understand what needed to be released, right? In order for them to move out on exactly what God was showing them, because there was something very clear that God showed this person. And it had a lot to do with them needing to walk away from anything that was not cohesive to them pursuing their own passions. For someone, your person could be a musician, right? Maybe this is someone who's in the music industry or writes music, and there are things in their life that they had been holding on to that was stopping them from pursuing this. Maybe you're a musician, right? But what I'm seeing is hiking could be significant as well. But what I'm seeing is your person understanding that I have to walk away. And even if there are some things that are broken in the midst, remember, whatever is broken, I still have much greater still available to me. Yeah. It's like, I know that I have to leave some things behind. For some of you, it could be 4. Like your person could have had 4 people or things or something that they needed to leave behind, but they knew that moving forward towards what their true north is, which is their purpose, was going to always lead them back to you. Yeah, you came along, changed my life. You told me things would be all right. And they were, thanks to you. See, this is what your person is understanding. And now this person has the strength to carry on, because in their heart, you will always have a home. And they don't ever want to be alone anymore. See, it's not until your person began to understand the transition of what was taking place, because I'm telling you, this is someone who thought that it wasn't the right time. But the way that you love this person, the way that I heard put them on display, right? Or displayed. I'm seeing a display case, right? And it's like you displayed a level of love and vulnerability and openness that allowed this person to see. It had nothing to do with the timing, right? Because the timing was never a factor, because you share a past life connection with this person. But it was not until they walked away from whatever this is right? That they begin to release the emotional baggage and move forward. For some of you guys, it is distance, right? Your person may need to relocate or travel could be required. But a lot of it is absolutely your person moving towards their purpose, because there lies you. And that's when your person is now beginning to understand that this cycle is coming to an end and that you guys will be together. Yeah, this is a revelation that this is coming to an end. Something has come full circle within this dynamic between you and your person. Yeah, something's going global, viral, because I got the Three of Wands to the world. Someone's planning to bring something into completion or bring something. Oh no, this is your person fighting. I thought this was the Three of Wands. This is the Five of Wands. Do you want me? Yeah. This is your next channel song. Atlanta could be very significant. I've had 2 escape songs come up. What I'm seeing is someone who is fighting to end some type of cycle so that the 2 of you guys can be together. What is this, Spirit? Yeah. See, your person has stepped into the full authority of who they are. This is someone who's definitely stepped into the full authority of who they are. Never should have kissed you. Never made that call. I told myself in love I shouldn't fall. See, this is someone who told themselves that they didn't want or they should not fall in love. See, this is someone, even if you guys would have never been in a relationship, they would have found pleasure in just knowing your name. They found pleasure in just being silly with you. But what they didn't realize is that they were going to fall in love again. Again, I say again. I'm saying again twice now, right? Because your person is realizing the past life connection that you have shared. And now they're realizing that they are in love with you. See, there's a difference between loving someone and being in love. And that's what this person is now realizing, that they are in love with you. And now that they are in love with you, they want to make love, child. This is someone who probably, they like, oh, this is different. This hits different. That's what I just heard. This hits different. Like, this is someone, they have not experienced the level of intimacy that they've experienced with you. This is someone who had to fight to close some type of cycle in order to come into some type of stability, right? And knowing who they were. That started with them releasing the fears. Because the greatest fear for this person is losing you or letting you go. And they even asked themselves, or you could have asked yourself, right, if you were crazy or if you should let it go. But I do see the mirroring, because I feel like that's what your person was asking themselves as well, because this is someone who had to release some type of subconscious fear about who they truly were. See, this was some type of cycle of fighting, right? These fears, right? And that's what had to happen for your person to truly begin to understand what was stopping them, right, from giving not only to you in this connection, but also to themselves, is what I'm seeing, because your person has a lot that they were giving to. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot that they were giving to, and it began to become imbalanced, or your person began to question if things in their life were balanced because of these subconscious fears and ending this cycle. But your person wanted clarity. There was something that your person truly needed clarity on, I'm seeing. Or there was definitely something hidden. I should have seen it coming. Yeah. Felt my heart beating much too weak. I can't control. I can't let go. Yeah. Do you want me the way that... See, yeah, your person wants you, child. We got the Four of Wands. We got the Four of Wands. And see, your person really wanted to make sure that you wanted them the way that they wanted you, is what I'm hearing. Like, I feel like this is someone who's always wanted you. They were uncertain about what you wanted. This is someone who wasn't clear that you wanted the same thing that they wanted. And I know, collective, you over here talking about what? Are you crazy? But they did. They weren't sure because they felt like they didn't have enough to offer. And they didn't realize that you are their true divine counterpart. But this is someone who questioned if you wanted what they wanted, and there was uncertainty, and it had nothing to do with you necessarily. It's about what they had to offer you. Like, what does a page offer the empress, right? But that's not until your person saw themselves as the emperor. We have a divine connection here, y'all, with the Four of Wands, 1111. You could be seeing 1212 as well, or just the number 12, right? So your person began to do some type of soul searching to truly examine what they had lost first, right? For some, it could have been a home. It could have been a family. It could have been some type of stability. You know, it could have been bridges that were burned, things that were lost. But your person needed a reminder to also see what they were gaining, which is partnership. But that didn't come without change. So then when your person realized that, on top of the fact that they definitely did not want to let you go, right? This is someone who stepped into their power. And that's the power of creating the life that they deserve, right? See, this is someone who now is regretting the fact that they never let you get close, because you're the love of their life. Erykah Badu, featuring Common. Brown Sugar could be significant. That's Taye Diggs and Sanaa Lathan. Harlem could be significant. You and your person could have a connection to rap music, but the tables have turned. Y'all, you could have even had a breakup because this person wouldn't allow you to get close to them. And in their heart, though, and even in your heart, you knew, right, that you were meant to be together. But this is someone who had to begin to step into the power of who they were to create the life that they deserve and open up to you in a different level. For a lot of you guys, age could have been a factor. Maybe you were too young or they were too young. Maybe you both were too young for this connection, or maybe your person felt like they were too young, or maybe you felt like you were too young. But I'm definitely seeing age here as something that could have been an issue as well, because it kept someone stuck or holding on to something. I also see that your person has been working, though, on financial stability in order to offer you. Yeah. This person wants to offer you something. There's an outpouring of emotions. Doves could be significant. But your person is working hard. What is this, Spirit? I feel like your person is also coming to a realization, because this is someone who's very hardworking. I got the Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. So a lot of pentacles and a lot of working towards financial stability. But it's almost like your person is even asking for forgiveness because of that. So I don't know if this was a conversation or something, because your person is saying, I hope that you can forgive me one day, because it's like they were holding on to this mindset of, what's the Eight of Pentacles, Spirit? What's the Eight of Pentacles? Oh, you taught this person a spiritual lesson about holding on to financial abundance versus manifesting what it is that they needed or desire. Because there's something here. Your person is like, I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So there's something you taught this person concerning whatever it is that they were working towards. Like maybe you advise this person, or there's an advisory or advising about pursuing their passion, but allowing things to take time and grow. Yeah. And releasing some type of betrayal as well. Yeah. Your person is releasing, y'all. There's a release. There's definitely something that's taking place. Yeah, through a lot of introspection. You rock this person's world, child. And you weren't playing mind games. There was no deception and mind games with you. And I feel like that's something that your person is now beginning to see as well. Yeah, your person is seeing people around them. I got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. It could be two people around your person that was keeping them from moving forward. Yeah, because there was some type of anxiety. And it's like when your person began to shine a light on some type of situation. Oh, yeah, your person also realized that it's two people around them. These are masculine energies that are only with them when they spending money. I'm seeing Taurus energy, right? But this is definitely someone who is now realizing that it's two people around them that are only with them because of their money. When they see them as the King of Pentacles, then oh, this is what you told this person. Now I'm seeing the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. So you could have told your person to be careful about who they entertain because they're working very hard to build financial stability and not everyone around them is happy. And there are two masculine energies around your person. I feel like this facts. Yeah, this is what took place. And now your person understands that and is building some type of balance. This is beautiful, y'all. Let me get you guys some advice before I get out your way. Let's get some advice. So what is the advice? If this resonates, guys, make sure you give the video a thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, y'all. I told you, you are stirring up something in this person's life. You fulfilled every wish within this person. And these are wishes that this person never even knew they had. I'm hearing wishing on a star. I think that's by Atlantic Star, wishing on a star. Yeah. Yeah, wow. As the star card comes out, I don't make it up. Your advice is that you imparted a healing within this person. I also heard that this person manifested you when they began to do the healing work. You were called to this person's life to show them tenderness, to show them kindness, to show them that they deserve to be poured into the way that they have often poured into others. And that Spirit is saying this is a destined connection. Someone could be a life path number 7. Someone could be a life path number 8. Someone could love Catwoman or Batman. But your person is now understanding as well. And this is a message directly from Spirit as we close out, that this is a part of your purpose. This is a part of your destiny. There is healing in this divine union. And not only the healing that's taking place between the two of you, but the healing of the collective. Be careful of the karmic energies around you, because not everyone is happy about what you are creating. This is a message from Spirit. Just be careful of the karmic energy, because you're healing. And the only stagnancy that the two of you guys have faced is because of the negativity around you. Protect what you're building. Invest in what you are building, because there is going to be great reward. Even when you thought you weren't being recognized by Spirit, this is a reminder that every time you begin to heal the hurts of the past on your own, when you begin to see the trickery or the mind games that people played, when you begin to understand, right, those things that were hidden, that's when you open yourself up to the love that you truly deserve. And these are things that you had to learn, but these are also things that your person is also learning. This is someone who sees, I'm seeing 2 men and 1 feminine energy around them, and how all of these people have stopped them, kept them juggling, indecisive, about what it is that they wanted. These are people that stopped your person from taking action and communicating what their true needs and desires were. Definitely people from the past. Yeah, definitely people from the past. But what's taking place now is a revelation of everything that stopped your person from moving towards their purpose and their passion. And that's just something that your person is beginning to understand as they open and heal their own heart chakra. So now this is someone who's understanding and setting boundaries to protect themselves so that they can also protect you. You are this person's wish fulfillment. You definitely are. You could be seeing 1212 or 1211. Yeah. And your final song is Back to Your Place, Child. October, London. Your person say, hey, can we get this thing popping over here, y'all? Can we get it popping? Let me know in the comments, y'all. Love and light as always. The Lady Empath, 1111.